Hey there, Joseph Farlong, the sumo-sized ginger coming at you today. And today, I want to talk to you about conquering your fear. Be sure to hit the like button below if you enjoy these videos, especially if you want some more weight loss advice, some inspiration, or you just like to keep an eye on my journey. Every single person that I know experiences fear. Some of them feel it as if it's a tightening in their skin. Some of them feel a tightness in their chest. Me, I experience it as a jolt of electricity shooting through my body. We all experience fear, but how can we stop it from affecting our lives and making it so that we can't finish tasks that we need to finish? There are many different techniques to use in order to relieve the stress of fear, and I'm going to share some of my favorite with you today. The first one I'm going to suggest is counting. I'm a firm believer in counting. I count my breaths. I count how long I hold my breath. I count the ripples in the ceiling. The whole point is that I use numbers to help stave off that fear and help keep me in that logical mindset. And since I'm counting, it usually leads to a momentary meditation, which really helps me focus on what the problem is so that I can solve it that much quicker. Now, most people have a fight or flight response in their brain. This is just something that's hardwired into us as humans. When something that comes up that's fearful or angering, we see two options: fight it or run away from it. But you can't run away from everything in life, and fighting all the time must be exhausting. To me, it's better to find that third, fourth, even fifth option, because those are going to offer a better response than just getting angry or running away. After all, you're looking to solve a situation, not kick the can down the road. You can also practice to combat fear. Practicing is a great way to stave off the anxiety that comes from situations you find yourself thrust into. Changing your response from running away or fighting right off the bat is difficult, and you have to put in conscious effort to institute the change that you want to see. It takes putting yourself in those uncomfortable situations so that you can learn to find the other options that are available at all times. And I gotta say, without that willingness to jump into the fire and put yourself in the place where you're not comfortable, you're never going to grow in the situation that you're looking to grow in. This next tip is meant for after the fact, after you've already been through the scary, stressful situation. Scream. Reach out, grab your pillow, and yell into it as loud and as hard as you can. If you're not like me and you don't have roommates, just roar into your entire house. Let your feelings out. It's amazing how much not caring what other people think and releasing that tension happens when you just scream. And my last bit of advice for you today: don't be afraid to fail. I don't know about you, but my most successful points in life have happened after I failed at something and tried again. Without that failure, there's lessons that I would have missed that would have stopped me from being able to grow and continue to grow. Which is why you can't be afraid to fail. Failure is a part of life. It happens. It's how you react in those moments of failure that separates you from everyone else. I know the first time I tried to settle a patient down when I worked on the mental health wards, it did not go so well. I'm lucky that I had a good team around me that was able to recognize that I was struggling and having a problem, and were able to remove me from the situation. Now, I learned a lot that day. I learned a lot about observing others and their perceptions and instituting them into my own, and how trying to force your perception on someone else is never the way to go. I also learned when I need to step away from a problem, take a step back in order to better assess what's happening, in order to make the correct choice on the path forward. You will always feel fear. It's just part of our human nature. But here's where your bravery can separate you from everyone else. Instead of letting that fear stop you, walk towards it, face it, and overcome it. If you can learn to not let fear stop you, if you can learn to shake off anxiety like a dog shakes off the rain, if you can learn to conquer your fear, you are going to be a powerful person. Others will recognize that quality in you, and people will come to respect you as they see and identify it in you. I really hope this video has been informative for you. I know that I lived my life in fear for a long time, and it took me many years in order to conquer it. But once I did, my life was so much better. I mean, that's part of what's great about me. I see things that scare me, and instead of running away from them, I want to run towards them. I want to overcome the things in my life that try to stop me. Be your wonderful, beautiful, individual self. The world will be better for it in the end, and you will be much happier. That's all I have time for today. I'm still job hunting, but it's going along. I've had quite a few interviews, and I've learned quite a bit during these interviews, actually. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave me a like and a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe if you'd like some more weight loss advice, some inspiration, or you'd just like to keep an eye on my journey. Thank you, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day today. Bye.